Hello everyone, today we are going to see how to use the augmented reality template in Explore 2, and we are going to use it to create an interior design project for a meeting room in our office. And I'm going to record every step of the process. And so let's jump into Unity Hub and create a new project. I will use Unity 6 in the Universal 3D Core template. Let's start with interior design meeting room, and let's create the project. Okay, the project is ready, and now I want to include the Explore package in the project. As usually in this series of videos, the project, the package is included as a Unity package file, but you will find the plugin from the package manager from the asset store. Okay, so let's check the console. Clear, everything is okay. Now tools, ambience, explore setup. This will apply all the dependencies needed for the plugin. Yes, let's go. And we are ready. Now I want to organize the folders a little bit. Interior design meeting room, and now the sample scene here. Let's rename also the sample scene. Okay. And now that Explore is installed in the project, we need to install it also in the scene. I already recorded a couple of videos about the process, but let's do install. And now let's remove the main camera. And now I can go into the scene tab and create the starting point, which will be then replace it with the right camera in our application. And then in the build tab, let's switch to one of the augmented reality templates. I'm going to use this one, so we are going to create an application for my iPhone, but the process is really similar for Android. Let's go. And while it's loading, let's talk a bit about the project. So we have this meeting room, and I have created a scan with Polycam, and this is the output of the scan in the room mode. And we are going to use this model and change a little bit the models inside of it. And we are going to place the marker in the real world over here. And once we have the marker also in Unity, place it in the same position, the application will create the AR representation of the room. And so if we add something in the 3D model, we are going to see the 3D model inside the room. So let's import TextMesh Pro. Okay, so now what we need for the augmented reality is the image marker reference. We can create one marker over here. Let's put it on the 0. We can place Tom around here, and also the global volume here. It's not needed to be in the center in this case because it's global. And now we can import the 3D model of the environment, so we can do a first test of the application. So let's jump back into Polycam. I can download the FBX, and now I can import the FBX in my project. Okay, let's try to import the FBX in the scene, and as you can see, the model is really small, probably because it's using centimeters instead of meters. So now the size of the model is correct, and we can position the floor around the zero of the word, like this. Where is the marker? Okay. The idea is to put the marker printed on paper in the same position that we have over here, same position and rotation that we have over here. So let's put it right there, and now over here. Okay, now the scene can be also made static, because the plugin will automatically move the word and the camera accordingly. So let's use this feature, and now we are ready to do our first test. Let's create the build. So first of all, default company, no. And then over here we can remove this one, so we'll have a nice name. And then before doing the build, we need to set a specific render feature in the URP render asset for the augmented reality. So let's select the renderer, add render feature, AR background render feature, and I think we are ready. Let's see over here on iOS, ARKit. So yeah, we can do our first build. So we are going to build for iOS. So the output of the build will be an Xcode project. Let's do it right now. Build. Let's create a new folder inside the project folder, builds, AR interior design, create, and choose. Okay, now the output of the build should be an Xcode folder. Here we are. This is the Xcode project. I can open up the project, and in the meanwhile I will connect my iPhone over here. Now on Xcode we have to set the scening capabilities and use the right bundle. And I think we are good. We can do the build. So let's hit play. Okay, now I'm going to switch to my phone and record the screen. Okay, now let's see what's the output on my iPhone. So as you can see, after first calibration, the application will look for the marker. I printed the marker and put it in the real world in the same position, and the 3D model will stay on top of the room. As you can see, I can move around and the 3D model will stay there. And everything that is not modeled will be replaced with the real world. So in this case, this let's see, this window and this door over here. So let's see what we can do to make the application look a little bit better, and then I will edit the 3D model to place the interior design project for the meeting room. The first thing I want to do is to remove the debug plane that you can see over here. They are good for testing purpose, but after the first build is done and there is no issue, we can remove the material, or at least make it less intrusive in our application. To do this, we can search for the visitor AR prefab, double click, and then on the AR session origin object we can see this other prefab connected to AR plane manager, and here we can find the material, and we can lower down the opacity here and here. So in this way the planes are less visible in AR. Then another thing that I want to do is to remove objects in the 3D model, and I can do it using Blender. Let's open up a Blender. And I need to understand where the model is. Let's see if I can do this. This one can be closed. Let's see. Yes. Okay. This is my model. Here we are. This is the model, and I can delete this and delete everything here. Here, I don't need the chair, I don't need this one, and also this one. Then what I want to do is to remove this, 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 this. I want to focus only on the meeting room. And also I want to leave the glass here, so I can remove the this wall. This is not a door. Let's remove it. I need to, let's see. Okay, so I noticed that I can push a little bit over the y-axis. No, nothing. Okay, so let's leave it like this. I don't need the ceiling. Okay, so let's export the file now. The same position. Can copy the path and paste it here. I can override the 3D model, and this is the result in Unity. So this is the update. I wanted to add a grass carpet over here to test this type of grass, and another thing I wanted to test is to use this beanbag instead of having a chair and a table. And I also added an HDRI in the scene, so I baked the lighting, and so I can use the baked ambient occlusion instead of the real-time one. And let's try the build again. It's called, okay, I can do build run, I think. Okay, so after the first build, Xcode can be used with the build run feature. Now let's see the result. Okay, I'm back on the project after a couple of days. What I want to do is to add a small round table here, just to add a couple of chairs. It's very difficult to have more than 3 people in our meeting room, but it's always useful to have a table. And also, I don't want to touch this wall, so I will open the file in Blender and remove this wall, also this one, I think, but let's leave it. So I will remove this wall, and also I want to make I want to add switch material interaction on this wall and on the floor as well, because I'm kinda obsessed with synthetic grass, but I'm not the only one in the office, so I can add a change material over here. So let's go in Blender and import the FBX file. Okay, now that we have the new model, I can add a color here, and I need to add the change material, the change material interaction. So let's create a new material for this wall. I want to start from a plaster. Okay, and now let's create another version of the flooring with some sort of plastic parquet or something like this. Okay, now in the application I want to give the ability to the user to change the materials of both the floor and this wall. So I will include this package over here, which is included in Explore 2, and it gives the possibility to create a switch material with this sphere, this series of spheres, as you can see. Let's configure the switch material now, and let's see how it works. So I can import the package. You should be able to download this package from the Gumroad page. Okay, and this is the folder of the plugin. We can see here, oops, we need to first upgrade the materials, rendering, materials, convert, proceed, okay. And in order to configure the interaction, we need to put this prefab inside the scene, and then create a material collection for each material switch interaction we need to add, and connect the target list here. So let's go back to the AR scene. Okay, so first of all I want to add the interaction for the floor. So let me find the prefab. Here we are. We can add it over here. This will be our handle inside the 3D space, and then I can create a material collection from the right click, create toolkit, toolkit, material collection. Let's call it floor material collection, and I can add a series of alternatives. So the first one is the laminate floor. Oops. Okay. The laminate floor, and the grass. Let's put the grass first, and go back with the grass as the default material for this. And now we have to add the material collection here, and set the list of targets to change. So we need the floor. So this is the floor dining room, and this one. So we can add it over here. And then I want to add another material change here for the wall. So I can duplicate this prefab instance, Command D, change the target to this wall, which is this one, wall 3, here, and I need to change the position, of course. I need to change the collection. So I can duplicate this one, change the name, action, and I can change the possibilities. So this one, I prefer this one, so I will put this as the default one, then and yellow. Okay, and then I will put this one as the default one. Last thing is that I need to connect the material collection. Okay, now before making the actual build on the device, we can test it on the editor. If we hit play, the AR template in the editor will be switched to a 360 full screen template, so we can use it in the editor. And this is the interaction that works. Okay, and now we can build the application and test it. So here's the output recorded on my iPhone. You can get Explore 2 on the Unity Asset Store, and as usual, if you have any question or doubt or feedback, please reach us on Discord, and see you there. Bye bye.